NBC's The Voice is in its 5th season, and Maroon 5 judge Adam Levine says Jamaica's Tessanne Chin could easily win the competition. The 28-year-old singer wowed all 4 judges with a megawatt performance during the blind auditions, telling them she earned her bread and butter from singing back home in Jamaica. So who is Tessanne Chin? Will she become The Voice? We spoke to Tessanne herself right here in Kingston at 18 degrees north and 77 degrees west. She spent years performing locally in Jamaica, from small cabarets to large stage shows. But it was Tessanne Chin's appearance at the blind auditions on NBC's The Voice that catapulted her into a worldwide sensation, at least for one night, trending at number 4 in Twitterland.
Ever wonder about what he's doing? How it all turned to lies?
It left me breathless. I never thought in a million years at that. I thought, okay, well, people be nice, you know, great. I never in a million years thought that people would be so forthcoming with their support, and I'm so grateful for that, you know.
Now back in Kingston, waiting to return to New York, she's gearing up for the hard part of the competition, winning.
But talent isn't enough. You have to be in the right place at the right time. Like the fates have to conspire in some weird way, but I do believe in hard work.
Tessanne's always wanted to sing. As the youngest in a family of 5 children, she took her cue from her British Jamaican mom and Chinese Jamaican dad, both musicians.
I remember when Tess was 5 and we were right upstairs. We were rehearsing the band named MC Squared, and we took a break because it was a Sunday. And after we took a break, Tessanne just took up the mic and started singing. And everybody was like this, oh wow.
Her parents enrolled her and older sister Tammy in a local children's theatre group. A few years later, she moved to England with her mom and sisters after an amicable separation between her now divorced parents. While there, she discovered a passion for rock music.
I went to England and I heard Skunk and Nancy and System of a Down and Papa Roach and Limp Bizkit, and I just fell in love with it because to me, at the time, it was a movement as well. It stood for something more than just surface.
Rock music would set Tessanne apart from other Jamaican artists who were mostly into reggae, dancehall or soul. At only 14, she and sister Tammy called their dad from England and said they wanted to return to Jamaica.
I said, why? I want to sing. They both wanted to sing. And we made a deal that if you come back home, we are going to give you 5 years. 5 years, if you do not make it, then you have to go to university. And they said, yes, we will. I said, you sure you understand? And they said, yes.
At home, Tammy seemed to have more success. Thin, funky, and much more the full package. She even landed a record deal with Universal. Tessanne, on the other hand, sang mostly rock, which didn't quite take off in Jamaica. And she struggled with insecurities like her weight.
And for me personally, I grew up feeling inadequate or feeling self-conscious because I've always been around girls. I always did fluffy.
Even her present manager and international reggae star Shaggy first chose to work with Tammy over Tessanne.
You know, Tessanne was nowhere to be found amongst them. She was just a smaller sister.
I can't save it from yourself, but I could.
But things changed after the shy younger sister released her hit song Hideaway, which was half reggae, half rock.
I think the video kind of brought a different side to her because now you're starting to look at, it was a very colorful video. You know, she was wearing nice, colorful makeup, she had her hair out.
personal life started to look up too, when while promoting the song at a local radio station, she met Michael Cuff, the man who'd become her husband a few years later.
It takes a very strong man to allow his woman to shine.
Well, I dare to make a difference, and I dare you to take a
The other important person by her side was Shaggy, and soon he began to collaborate with her on songs and manage her career. He was the one that pushed her to try out for The Voice.
Really just said, what do you have to lose? You know what I mean? You're known here in Jamaica, but globally no one knows you. And what's the worst can happen?
Sometimes I think
And then her big moment came.
never ask why. Or why there is this
Every time I go on a stage, I get very, very nervous. And then right as I'm about to step out, there's like an almost eerie calm, you know, like a silence. And I take a moment to pray, and you should always speak the outcome. Instead of speaking what you want to happen, speak as if it has already happened. And I always say, thank you, Lord, for an amazing show.
gonna be a place where there is a flame, someone's gonna get burned.
She did it. All four coaches quickly turned their chairs for a chance to work with Tessanne. She chose Maroon 5 band leader Adam Levine, who told her exactly what every contestant wants to hear.
Man, you can easily win The Voice this year.
I chose Adam because he's a musical chameleon, and he can cross genres very easily between pop, rock, soul, dance. I have nothing but mad respect for all the coaches up there, but I just felt for me, Adam.
Having a good night or two is one thing. Winning is another. Tessanne is Jamaican by birth in an American competition, meaning she's counting on Caribbean and diaspora votes. Tessanne knows the competition on The Voice won't be easy, but she's not deterred. She's hoping by staying humble, focused, and with some luck, she'll be able to woo not only West Indian and American audiences, but win.
It'd be lying if I said I didn't visualize winning, because we're all in it to accomplish something. And I think just being on the show is a wonderful achievement and an accomplishment, but I would love the opportunity to go all the way.
You gotta get up, you gotta get up, you gotta get up, yeah.
For the full interview with Tessanne Chin, go to our website, www.18degreesnorth.tv.
The preceding segment was brought to you by
JN International Money Transfer.
Finally, a way to help control your diabetes. Introducing Caribbean Dreams Cinnamon Mint Diabetic Tea. Caribbean Dreams Cinnamon Mint Diabetic Tea is all natural and sweetened with stevia leaves, a plant sweetener that's safe for diabetics. Cinnamon increases the body's ability to regulate blood sugar. Peppermint is high in antioxidants and soothes the stomach. Take control of your diabetes with Caribbean Dreams Cinnamon Mint Diabetic Tea.
'Twas a night when all was still, that pastry passions experienced a thrill. It could have been the beautiful cakes that made this special little doll awake. A night to indulge in freshly baked products and desserts was enough to make this doll smirk. Now I see why even she couldn't resist taking a bite from the goodies on the Pastry Passions list. Pastry Passions is everybody's passion.
So this is where we bring 18 Degrees North to a close for this week. Join us online, look us up on Twitter, on Facebook. We're there to keep all of us connected to the Caribbean. From all of us here at 18 Degrees North, thanks for watching. I'm Zara Burton. See you next time.
18 Degrees North is a production of Global Reporters for the Caribbean in association with
Grace and JN International Money Transfer.